Hello BookTube, welcome to Lizzie Faye Loves Books. I'm Elizabeth and it is a gray day here in Central Florida. There is a big storm system coming through and it is wet and rainy and cloudy, and I wish I had better lighting, but I'm just going to have to go with what I have. I wanted to do a quick video to let you know what I'm going to be reading for Tome Topple. I have 6 books on my definite TBR that I really am going to make every effort to read, but I realized that I don't have a buddy read, and if I want to complete all the challenges, I'm hoping that maybe one of you out there might be planning to read one of these books, and maybe you would buddy read it with me. And if not, then I have a 7th book that I just ordered from the library, and I may have to take one of the 6. I may have to switch it out or possibly see if I can squeeze it in as well. So we'll just see how it goes. But Tome Topple is going to be from August 4th to August 17th. It's a 2-week-long readathon. For this round, they have added in some Instagram challenges. And I have finally figured out how to use Instagram. I was able to do all of the Instagram challenges for Booktubeathon, and prior to that, I did the Instagram challenges for the Dewey's 24-hour readathon. So I am finally kind of getting the hang of it, and I think that I will be able to do those Instagram challenges as well. But the reading challenges are the same as they were previously. The challenges are to read more than 1 tome, and my goal is to read 6. The second one is to read a graphic novel. The third one is to read a book that's a part of a series. Well, I will one-up that and tell you that if I finish all 6 of my books, I will finish 3 series. That is my ultimate goal, to check off 3 series completed by the end of Tome Topple. And then the 4th challenge is to do a buddy read. This is the one I'm having a hard time with, so help me out if you can. And then challenge 5 is to read an adult novel. One of the original 6 is an adult novel, and if I have to switch in a different buddy read, the one I'm thinking of is also an adult novel. So let me tell you the books I have picked out and what challenges they will meet. So you may be curious to know what 3 series I'm planning to finish. Well, I am planning to finish Harry Potter. I have read the first 5. I know, I guess technically The Cursed Child is considered now part of the series, but I'm going with the original series, and I'm considering it finished when I read these books. At some point I will try to read The Cursed Child, but for right now I am excited to get these read. I have the audio on CD checked out from the library of The Half-Blood Prince, and then when I get closer to finishing it, I will order the audio for Deathly Hallows. So if you are currently reading Harry Potter, or you would like to reread either Half-Blood Prince or Deathly Hallows, and you would be willing to buddy read it with me, then I would love that. Please let me know in the comments or send me an email or something, and let me know if you would read Harry Potter with me. I am planning to start the Half-Blood Prince on August 4th or possibly August 5th if I'm still finishing up my current audiobook, but I would love to buddy read this with somebody if I can find someone. And my 2nd series that I would like to finish is the Shenandoah Album series by Emilie Richards. I read the first book last year in October, and then books 2, 3, and 4 I have already read this year. I have really been enjoying the series, and this is the last one, and it is a chunker. All of these books are on Hoopla Audio, so I will be listening to this on my phone or my Kindle. I'm excited about that because that will make this very convenient to finish. This will probably be the first book I finish, just because it's so much easier to carry around my phone than it is to listen on CD. But I am excited to get this finished. I'm going to be sad to finish it. I'm probably someday I will maybe go back and read all of these in print, because I have all of the print copies in these beautiful hardcover editions, and I think I would enjoy reading these all again in print, because I know I probably missed some details. Some of these books go back and forth in different time periods, and I'm sure I've missed a lot of the details by listening to them on audio. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and finish them on audio, and sometime in the future maybe I will get to reread them. So this book, Sister's Choice, counts as my adult novel. And then the 3rd series I hope to finish is the Generations Trilogy by Scott Sigler. I'm currently right now in the middle of A Light, which is book 2, and then book 3 is over 500 pages. So because these books are on my list of books that my daughter Katie wants me to read this year, I am hurrying to read this one right now so that I can read alone during Tome Topple, and I will be reading it in print. I don't even think these books are on audio, so they are YA books, so they're not too difficult to read. This one is going pretty fast. I just started it on Tuesday and hope to finish it by Thursday so that I will be all set to start the third one, which I've ordered from the library. I don't have it yet to show you, but I should be picking it up any day now. Alright, so those are my series books, and hopefully, potentially, I could find a buddy read partner for Harry Potter. But if I can't find a partner for something I'm already reading, then I might be willing to switch out one of my books in order to do a buddy read with Elizabeth Tyree. I just watched her TBR video, and she's going to be reading the second book in the Cemetery of Forgotten Books, which is called The Angel's Game. You may recall we buddy read The Shadow of the Wind recently, and so I would really enjoy buddy reading that with her. It's not as high of a priority to continue that series this year as it is to read some of these others that are on my Project 17 and 17 lists. So I would rather, you know, check off these other books that I already had planned to read, but when I do a readathon, it's kind of all or nothing. If I can't do all of the challenges, then I don't want to do it at all. So I definitely want to do a buddy read with somebody. If I can't find someone who's reading Harry Potter, then I will read The Angel's Game instead. And it is available on audio CD from my library. So maybe in order to get it done, I just postpone the last Harry Potter book until after Tome Topple so that I can get both of those done. Then the only other book that I have on my TBR potentially is a book that I believe I would have to read in print, and it's The Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare. My husband and I listened to all the other books prior to that, The Mortal Instruments and the first Infernal Devices, on audio, and I was thinking that our library had all of them on audio, but they do not have Clockwork Prince. And I cannot find it on YouTube. I don't have Audible. Maybe you could tell me, can I listen to it on Audible without joining and being a member? Can I just pay like a one-time fee and listen to it, or do I have to actually join Audible? I don't know how that all works. I have listened to a couple things on audio before, but it was because an author sent me a code so that I could read her book. So I don't really know how Audible works other than that. But anyway, so as of right now, I will get that in print. I noticed that the Bookmobile has a copy of it, and the Bookmobile doesn't come again to my town until the 10th. So in the meantime, I'll read alone, and if when I get it done, then I can start on Clockwork Prince. Oh, I did forget one other book, my graphic novel. I almost forgot. As of right now, what I'm planning to read is The Marvels by Brian Selznick. It's half pictures and half text, so it's not your traditional graphic novel, but for the last two Tome Topples, I have read Brian Selznick books, and I'm comfortable with that, and that is what I plan to read for Tome Topple. Now, this will probably be my last video for a couple of weeks. I may not come back and do a new video until the end of August, and I will let you know what I read for Tome Topple at that time. If I can fit in a Tome Topple wrap-up, I will, but I really have a lot of stuff I need to do around my house, so I wanted to go ahead and squeeze in, this video before I go back on another shorter hiatus. But I will hopefully be back with you by the end of August to let you know what I've been reading all summer. I've had a really good reading summer, and I will be excited to tell you all about it. If you are participating in Tome Topple, let me know, and if you've done a video, be sure you let me know so I can click over and find that. Please let me know if you will buddy read with me. Now, I asked if anybody wanted to buddy read Harry Potter with me because I figured that's probably the one of all of these that I would be most likely to find somebody. However, if I'm willing to buddy read any of these books, if you would like to buddy read The Marvels with me, or any of these other books, that's great. I don't know of anybody who's reading the Generations Trilogy or the Shenandoah Album series right now, but if you are and you want to buddy read one of these books with me, then that would be fantastic. So please let me know, and I will leave my email in the description box below as well. So if you don't want to make a public comment, you can email me. So that is it for this video. I hope you're having a great day, read a good book, and God bless you.